Good morning. Good morning. You are watching this video because you want some tips and you are a beginning teacher. So, first, I want to congratulate you. You're doing a fantastic job so far. You're in one of the best professions where you get to change lives every day. So, congratulations. But you're also watching this video because you're like, I'm scared, or I'm nervous, or I'm excited. Depending on whatever emotion you are going through right now, I just want to let you know it's valid, it's okay. And we've all been there where we felt happy, sad, excited, nervous, anxious, all the feelings at once. But I'm here to tell you it's okay. It's gonna be all right. As Bob Marley said, every little thing is gonna be all right. So don't worry too much, and I'm gonna provide you with some tips that I think will help you along the way. So step one, you're here, you're seeking help because you're feeling how you're feeling, and that's okay. So bear that in mind. Throughout the year and throughout your teaching career, you are gonna have different feelings, different days. No 2 days will be the same. And I think that's one of the beauty of teaching too. So that's step one. So I'm here with the great and amazing teacher, new teacher, and I think that this would be great for you to hear also. So we're gonna be sharing tips. It's a conversation, and then in the comments below, if you have anything you want to share, or if there are any seasoned teacher watching and you want to share, please share. So first thing, what would you say? Go ahead. You can tell me some tips that you want to share.
I think it's important to build rapport with your students.
Yes, because think about think about it. Even in our own lives, the people you know, it's easier to get along with. So you want to find out what your students are interested in. You want to find out their likes, dislikes, strengths. Do they play a sport? And you can learn from your students. So build rapport, and then that way you can talk to them. Imagine if just some random person on the street just start telling you what to do. No, then you're gonna be like, well, who are you talking to? So it's the same thing. You get to know your students, then you also know not just, oh, this student I have for an hour or 60 minutes, depending on where you are, 90 minutes, but you get to know your students more. So yes, build rapport. And there's a difference between building rapport and sometimes I think people mean, oh, this is my friend, and is no, you have to still have a balance, but build rapport. So yes,
Yes,
thank you.
stay professional, and then
Always.
to remember that life happens to everybody. Just because you're an adult dealing with adult situations, you can't discount what kids are going through and the things they need to talk about. So teaching itself transcends the classroom. You actually become part of their life in a
Yep.
sense, and sometimes their outlet to be able to express themselves because they may not be able to do so at home.
Great. And also, they spend a lot of time with us. Sometimes we don't realize you wake up in the morning, and if you go to school at 8, and you spend the majority of daylight at school. So then after that, you're spending time going home, and then it's nighttime. So know that they spend a lot of time with you, and you are very, very important in their life. I know that sometimes in the profession, you might not feel like, oh, but I promise you, you are making a difference. And the moment you realize, every day I get up, I get to make a difference. Yes, yes, yes. So, and a standard. We want to set a standard, and you can talk a little bit more about that because I've seen you do that, and that's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's important to set like you said, the standard, the tempo of your class, how it's gonna go, right? Because when you're dealing with some students, students are people, right?
Right.
So people have different energy, different vibes. So you're gonna feel that when you're dealing with different classes. Some classes they're gonna give you more of that caffeine feeling, while other classes are gonna be like pulling teeth
Yeah.
from them. But it's important that when you first meet all your students, that you establish that sense of professionalism and respect. You respecting them while they respect you, and then after some time, you get to loosen up a little because you both have that understanding.
Right. And because a lot of times people start cool, I'm the nice dude, very cool, and then later on you want to be like, sit down, don't do this. No. And you're not a staff sergeant. You're not going in there to, but you, as you said, you set the tone. And a lot of times I find that people, once they understand why they have to do this, it's better. And when you're setting expectations with your students, because you're not setting rules, you're setting expectations, you want to make sure they're a part of the process too. You have your non-negotiables, fine. But what are some things you had? What do you think? And then you put it together. And then once you're a part of it, you're more likely to adhere. Very good. Now, is there anything else that you would want to share to a new teacher? Let me.
I think it's important to know, especially depending on the grade level that you're teaching, that some of these kids are getting ready for the real world, right? Not everybody's going to go to college. Some people are going to go to trade school. Some people are going to join the military. Some people are going to join the workforce. It's about preparing them for the next step in life and not to baby them through that process, but for them to become their own people and help them build strong characteristics and strong characters as they go through your class.
That's amazing. And that's high school students, but whoever you're teaching, you're preparing them for the world. Elementary, start off strong. The quicker you start, the better they'll be. And so we also want to remind you, ask for help. You don't have to come and prove, oh, I can do this all by myself. As a matter of fact, you should, in Jamaica we say two head better than one. It means therefore that when you collaborate, you will have ideas. Sometimes you say, oh, I didn't even think about it like that, but somebody else thought of it, or you have something to add. So please, please ask for help. Because you're a new teacher and you ask for help, it doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing. Ask for help, talk to other people. Oh, by the way, when you go to a school, you don't go and lock in your room. I'm not saying you have to walk around and talk to everybody, but try to know the people in your department. Try to know who is good at this, who is good at that. Because as a teacher, as humans, we should be lifelong learners. But as a teacher, you should be a lifelong learner. You learn from your students, you learn from your colleagues. But again, ask for help. You see how slowly I'm saying that? Because you are going to need help along the way. A lot of times we want to reinvent the wheel. And when you ask for help, it doesn't mean you're going to take that lesson plan and bring it to your class, because you are you and you put your unique flavor to everything. That's another thing. Do not compare yourself to a seasoned teacher. Do not compare yourself to a new teacher that is next door, because you are you. So please bear that in mind. So remember that you are you. Please bear that in mind. I needed to say that twice, because a lot of times we compare ourselves, and comparison is the thief of joy. Now, the final tip I'm going to give you is to remind you that you are coming in when there is help. So have yourself a wonderful day. We'll give you some more tips. Bye.